Stoudemire, and am I missing someone? Marion Stoudemire, Nash.
With Dirk before though.
Yeah, like Dirk early days. Yeah. But anyway, once he got to Phoenix, it was.
He was another one that was the truth in the video game.
The show was on. So yeah, you gotta respect that, man. You want to go number? That was 4. We're on 3 now.
Yeah, 3. So my number 3 is Steve Nash too. I was debating on like him and Marbury, but I put Marbury 5 just because Steve got the longevity. Man, just a pure point guard.
And then he developed a deadly 3 though.
That's a key word. He developed it.
And like a mid range.
Yeah, he didn't have that when
he never could play D. But neither could really Iverson. But
right. Yeah, Steve Nash is my number 3, and he was like a so the difference between speed and quickness, like he had speed. Like quickness is more Allen Iverson. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he just knew where to be. He was like one step ahead.
Yeah. Steve Nash, my number 3. About you?
So I got my number 3, Ray Allen. Ray Allen's self-explanatory. He one of the first Hall of Famer, one of the legends. I liked him when he was with the Bucks and when he was with Seattle. He was just when he had a little fade cut.
Yeah, he was balling out.
Yeah, I liked him back then. But he always been consistent. And actually, people don't forget, like he won that championship for Miami. Mm-hmm. Because if he didn't get that, they didn't throw him that ball in that corner. That game was a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people talk about the big, talk about the big 3 as a whole, and they really focus on LeBron. But man, he was on the whole series, and he just went to him. When he let that thing go, everybody knew that was going in. I was more confident that shot was going in than LeBron's shot before him.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, LeBron need to have Ray Allen in his will somewhere.
Yeah. Exactly.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think actually I'm gonna follow on Armand. I had Ray Allen 3. Dude, yeah, his shot was just so pretty, so pure. He perfected. Even though Steph Curry right now is, I guess seen as the best jump shooter, just because he's in the zone constantly. But yeah, Ray Allen just
was that generations.
He was
our
just
generations.
Yeah, he just personified what a perfect jump shot is, and he perfected it. So Ray Allen's the man in my book. Always will be. I love that guy.
Straight up. All right, so my number 2. We rolling number 2. Yeah, man, I had to like.
I think we're going to have a similar 1 and 2s.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's Kobe and let's just put it on the table. We all got Kobe and AI. So who's got Kobe 1? Who's got AI 1? Let's see. Just spit it out.
Yeah, you already know who I got 1. You already know. So
who's he got?
Yeah. So my 2. And this is crazy, man. We didn't even say Marcus Camby. Sharif Abdul-Rahim was a great player.
Marcus Camby.
Yeah, no. I'm saying
players we left out.
These guys.
Before we get to AI and Kobe, I do want to, don't laugh. This is gonna be a little funny, but I do want to give a shout out. I was looking at the '96 class. I do want to give a shout out to my man Shandon Anderson. Man, I like that dude. He was a baller.
Number 40.
He was.
Yeah, Shandon.
He was picked 54 in the draft.
He was
a baller.
He was somebody's brother, right?
He played 10 seasons. He averaged. Well, his career average don't even matter. Did he go? He went to. He played in the finals like at least 2 years. And then I love Malik Rose, Philly roots, and my boy Deron Sheffer, 36. He was from Israel, white dude from UConn. He never panned out, but just before we get to Kobe and AI, I thought I'd give some of those random dudes some love.
Yeah, nice plug. They appreciate it.
All right, so who's got Kobe? Who's got AI?
AI number 2. For a long time, AI was considered number 1. It's funny because in my living room, I got this Slam magazine, and it's got AI on the cover, and it says the best player from the best draft ever. And the year on that magazine was 2006. So from 96 to 06,
he ruled it.
He ruled it. You know what I mean? And then stuff changed. But AI number 2.
From 96 to when?
From 96 to 06.
No, he ruled what?
Well, I'm saying when this. All right, so I got this Slam magazine, right? And on the cover it says AI, the best player from the best draft ever. That was undisputed when that issue came out. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm saying that changed after that. But for that, I mean, you could say
that came out. That was 06.
It was 06, April 06. That was the tag on there. But I mean, it was kind of debatable. I would say from 04 on. You know what I'm saying? I would argue. I could argue with 04. But when that came out, I mean, that issue, I got it laminated like that. When that issue came out, I was a heavy slam head. I had all the slams. When that came out, it wasn't really a debate. You know, at least in my circle. But
yeah, I debated that one.
Hey, you know, it was a healthy one. You know what I mean? But he's number 2. But he's number 2 for a reason. So
speak on Armand.
There you go.
Mine is AI number 2. Yeah, that's. I mean, he's a legend, and you know, relentless. I would actually go to the games of my brother, and that dude actually entertained him running all over the court like he never got tired. He run all over the court, making plays, diving. I think he personified Philly. Like he brought his lunch pail every night. And so my main thing is, you know, I don't care who you play for, as long as you entertain me. I'm paying all this money to get some good seats. You entertain me, I show love. Even if you're the opposing team, you understand when we went to the Marquette game, we was entertained by Marquette, even though we was rooting for Villanova.
Right.
But the dudes from Marquette was out there playing like they ain't got no sense. So we give them all types of props. So he's my number 2 because he brought his lunch for every day, man. And he worked hard. You know, it's a shame that he never won a chip, but you know, he's my number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we all logically came to that conclusion. You know, Kobe had the 5 chips, so and you know, kind of a little more well-rounded and lasted, you know, a little longer and took the game a little more seriously than AI in the extent where he dedicated like basically every, you know, morsel of his being to the game, where AI kind of dedicated, you know, game day he was there and gave everything you had, but he necessarily didn't necessarily practice and have the habits that you want to have to last, you know, get the most out of your skill set. So I think he's still number 2, but that's where kind of Kobe, I guess, kind of beats him out in the maybe in like the work ethic standpoint. Because talent, I mean, and obviously Kobe's just bigger and you know, so he's a bigger dude for sure. AI is obviously tiny, but you know, basketball standards. So, but AI is you know, Sixer legend, NBA legend. I mean, everyone loves him and. His ability you can't deny, so got to go AI, you know, second.
To correct you, well, not to correct you, but just as I'm just listening to you, I wouldn't say that Kobe took basketball more serious than Allen Iverson. I would say that Kobe took life more serious than Allen Iverson. You know what I mean? Because I think Allen Iverson took basketball very serious, but his life was the downfall.
Right.
You know what I mean? His bad habits.
I disagree. I think that Kobe took the mental part of the game and you know, knowing what other people good at and angles on defense. I think Iverson was just natural. And I think you saw it when Iverson slowed down with the athletics. That the other stuff didn't pick up. And you see when Kobe slowed down, his mental part of it was still sharp, like the footwork and everything. I think Iverson was just more so, he was so talented.
So naturally gifted.
Like, he was a football player. He was just so talented at basketball. It was like, he knew he was just good. Like, he always said, like, I don't be working out. I eat pizza, you know, Coronas, and he's like, I just play good.
Well,
he didn't deny it.
So you think that...
And Kobe was so regimented where he, sorry to interrupt you, but he wanted, like, I was watching, you know, a lot of stuff on him recently because of his, you know, his final tour now, and he was in Philly, but, like, you know, he wanted to be great in the sense where he valued, you know, Bill Russell's opinion and Jerry West's opinion and Magic Johnson. Like, he wanted to learn everything, every little, like Phil Jackson, he wanted to learn every little nuance of the game he possibly could so he could be the best he possibly could. He looked at every angle he possibly could to get to be the greatest he possibly could. Where AI, like, you know, Larry Brown obviously reached him and he obviously, you know, coached him, but I feel like AI didn't take that mantle on his own and be like, you know, Larry Brown shouldn't have to come to me to make me want to be good. I should seek out the legends of the game and talk to them about how I can be better. Type of thing.
I agree with both of you guys. Yeah, so number 1, I guess all around the board, we got Kobe Bean Bryant. You know, ain't no secret. I'll just say briefly, you know, like I said, I just, you know, for everybody listening and for people that grew up with us, older people, millennials, younger people, Kobe wasn't always considered the best, and you know he earned it, and he worked hard, and he became the best. And after it's kind of crazy because, you know, in 01, 02, it was like undisputed. Allen Iverson was like championed as like, you know, the greatest player from the '96 draft, probably, you know, greatest player in the league at that time. And Kobe was kind of like second, third fiddle. You know, you probably your top three in 01 was probably Kobe, Shaq, and AI maybe. You know, you might have had KG in there, you might have Duncan in there. But Kobe just worked so hard, man. And to just echo what both of you guys just said, resulted in just longevity.
I think Kobe, you know, I got Kobe 1. But I think that Kobe, from looking at it, I think Kobe was always, like, more than likely better. Like, from, like, the overall standpoint of the game. For the first 2 years, you know, he didn't start because he was behind, you know, Eddie Jones and them, and he wasn't, you know, that lockout was the year. He really was, like, still just sitting. But when he got his opportunity, it was, like, overnight. You know, after them 2 air balls that he had as a rookie, that was the only, like,
Utah.
He's 17.
Utah.
You know, that. But I think after that, who was their first championship again?
99.
Who was that again? That
No,
was
2000.
99, 2000.
Pacers.
Yeah, 2000.
Pacers.
Yeah, so with that year, when he had them ugly sneaks and that fro with the sock, it was a wrap. People didn't want to admit it because they be hating him so much.
Yeah.
But to me, it was like, overall, I saw him playing, and it's just the defense, when he would pick up the best person on the other team on defense, and he would go down there with David Robinson and them, grab rebounds. I'm like, this is a no-brainer. I just tell my friends all the time. Iverson is a great scorer, but the stuff that he do, I remember David Robinson trying to post him up. He stripped him. He posted him up. That's it. Then he stripped him from behind. I was like, he can't. I don't think AI could. Just his size is different. I think
yes, he was limited by his size.
But I think people didn't give him no props because he was in LA and he had Shaq. So he's like, yeah, he good, but there was always a but. Iverson didn't have that. So Iverson was always like giving more props because he just didn't have no help.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let Ty go, but it was kind of like unreal that Kobe. It was like, all right, we knew Kobe was good, but it was like, dang, he's better than what we think. You know what I mean? So like, people just didn't want to believe it, like, you know. But I'll let Ty
go. Yeah, I mean, back to Armand's point, you know, talking about the Pacers series, his first chip, like, and really even when they beat the Sixers, yeah, they had Shaq, but I mean, you could just see the well-roundedness of Kobe's game was just starting to come into form. How he had a feel to the game where you just saw he could kind of do everything. You know, he was just fluid. He could handle, he could pull up, he could drive, he could D up. He was, you know, you could just tell he just had it. And the only question was how much success would he have without Shaq, which was AI obviously didn't have Shaq. He had Mutombo for like half a season, if that. But Mutombo's a great player. But
he got his jersey.
in any event, I mean, yeah, I think Kobe just he just personified excellence. You know, he just desired to be the best, and he wouldn't. You know, that's why it's called the Black Mamba. You know, he wouldn't accept no for an answer. He was just gonna leave it all out there, and his talent level was great, and his work ethic was second to none. So, you know, therefore you have, you know, all time great Kobe Bryant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2003.
Yes, we're moving on.
Busts.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the bust. I'll run mine off.
Oh, real quick, and Kobe, I think, is a little bit of a nerd, by the way. You were talking about his fro and his sneakers and stuff, Armand?
Yeah. I had the sneakers, though. The black one, or the black and silver Johns, the Adidas one.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think, like, he had swag, of course. I mean, you can't be that good and not have swag, but, like, I think, like you said, he was in L.A., we're all from Philly, whatever, and he a little bit more of a clean-cut character. Obviously, AI was more like the hip-hop nation, but, like, I think Um,